I got the brown butter sage caramel latte. Well, I feel like I get bored easily. So each different season, I like to try whatever's new. During the fall, you have to drink pumpkin, but didn't have pumpkin, so brown butter's a great option. Yeah, so it's really good.
So it sounds like, I can probably find you at a coffee shop if you're not on the court, but where else can I find you when you're not playing basketball?
A movie theater. I love movies. In the kitchen. I love cooking. And yeah, just like outside walking my dog, just relaxing. I got Theo, I got him as a puppy. I got him 9 years ago. So he's 9, even though he still acts like a puppy. Like everyone thinks he's a puppy. I got him in Pennsylvania on like a farm. His name was originally Leo, but my dad said he looked like the chipmunk, like Alvin and the Chipmunks. So then we went with Theo, and then yada yada yada. And now he's the love of my life. Fall in love with basketball? I mean, I've always loved basketball. Like, I was obviously tall as a kid, so my dad was my coach, like, as a little girl. So, but I don't know if I like fell in love with it then. I just really enjoyed it, and I was good at it. Yeah, maybe like middle school, I'd say, when you're like a little bit more of a teenager. I think I felt like I realized that I was really good at it, and all my friends were on my team, and I think that's when you really love like the camaraderie and the enjoyment of playing basketball.
When did you coin the name Big Mama?
Okay, so I didn't technically coin it. My friend did. His name's Kevin, and it was in college. And it wasn't like everyone thinks there's a big story to it, but honestly, it was just like, I think I just remember him saying like, yo, you're big. And it was right when Instagram was starting to become a thing. He's like, you're big, you're the team's mama. Like, I think we should just call you Big Mama. And then from there on out, it just stuck, and that was my first Instagram name, and I've had it since. And now Lotto came out with it, and just, everyone wants to be Big Mama now.
We know Legos play a big part in keeping your mind calm. How did this become your version of self-care?
It started during quarantine. Well, I've always been a puzzle maker, like I love puzzles. But then during quarantine, it was just kind of like, how many puzzles am I gonna do? So then it turned into Legos, and it became like, this is really fun to do, keeps my hands busy. It just became like a thing that I enjoyed. Keeps me off my phone, off of social media. Each time you build something new, it feels like an accomplishment. Like I'm like, oh, I did that. Like, that's so cool, I think people wouldn't know that I love like roller coasters. I love adrenaline. I love the thrill of it. I watch a scary movie just because it like gets me going, you know what I mean? Because I think like what people also wouldn't know is that I have a pretty boring life. So like most of my day-to-day is pretty boring. So sometimes I need something to like, get me a little like excited and like scared, and so yeah, I love that stuff. I've been skydiving before. Put me on the scariest roller coaster, I'll go on it. Like, I love that stuff.
What inspires you when you put your outfits together?
I don't like putting on something boring. I like a little color. I like a little fun. Even back in college, CD, our assistant coach, used to make fun of me because I'd wear like purple tights and like a flower in my hair. Like, it was ridiculous things when I was younger. So I always went a little out there, and now I've tamed it down a little bit, but like I still like to have fun with my outfits, and I feel like I try to have a theme for each of my clothes and fits and stuff. It's like, what vibe am I going for? Is it cutesy? Is it cool? Is it casual? And then I tie that in with my makeup and my hair. Like, I just think it's all like, it all has to kind of flow. I just like to do things with my hands and like make things from scratch. And again, part of like creating my style with the pin vest was just, I saw someone with it, and I just wanted to recreate it in my own way. She did like a leather jacket, or a leather vest, but I couldn't find that. So, and yeah, the pins, I don't know, with something like that, it's like such a maximalist thing that it was kind of find anything I could find. It was keys, pearls, pins. I bought bottle caps from Amazon and like punched a hole in it. Like, I sewed all of the stuff onto it. Then I started gluing stuff onto it. So it's like just a mosh posh of knickknacks and a bunch of stuff. But I don't know. That was just like I wanted to create it myself. And I also like having a very individualistic style and like sometimes having something that other people don't have. So I think that all went into that vest.
Your love for Broadway has shown in various ways throughout this season, with the Wicked theme night, pink and green shoes, all the things. What made you fall in love with musicals in the first place?
Just the sheer talent. I mean, I grew up loving musicals. I love singing. I tried to be in like band and stuff and chorus, but again, conflict with basketball, so it didn't happen. So I just always have grown up loving musical theater. A lot of my friends were in the theater club, so I always felt like if I wasn't playing basketball, like I would do something like that, even though I wouldn't say I'm talented enough for it, but like I just enjoy it. And then when you go and see like a Broadway play, I just think the sheer talent of these people is incredible. Like to sing live like that and to act and like just the energy and how amazing they sound. Like it's just, I don't know. I just think it's amazing, and I enjoy watching it. And yeah, I would go see anything.
Has there been an added pressure for you to feel the need to lead by example more than ever as we have such a younger team on the court?
Yes and no. I think for me, I've always been a talkative teammate or player, and normally the more you talk, the more you have to do, right? Like I like to stand behind what I'm saying, but I think it does add a little bit more pressure being the oldest, and now it's like, not only are you saying certain things, but you're also leading by example. So, if I'm not working hard enough, if I'm not doing what I'm saying, it shows. A lot of these younger kids, generations, they come in and they just have the most confidence. And I feel like I'm one of those people and players who I've always struggled with my confidence. You miss a couple shots, I don't take my next shot, and they come in and they're like, who cares? They play hard, they play their way, but in a good way. So I think it's just kind of rubbing off. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Like I can't care that much. If I miss a shot, take the next one. And I think it's the best way to go about it, just because, the more you're thinking, the worse things can get. So I think they've just taught me to kind of go in with that confidence and just ball, if you will. Just ball. Whether it's about basketball, self-doubt, my body image, like all of those things, like little girls are looking up to us, and we've gotten so far in our careers, and I'm extremely grateful for how far I've come, but I also remember like how much work I've put to get here. And even when people are like, I don't know, as the older you get, it's like, oh, are people forgetting, that I won a championship, I won 2 national championships in college. It's like I have to remind myself, like I've done really great things in my career. So those kind of self-reminders and everything can kind of put the self-doubt aside.
Stefanie Dolson, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
Thanks.